Hi guys, if I said that I was recording the last time I said I'll do another one, well here I am. I did keep my promise. Well this one I'm gonna talk about, well, especially for the people who have just started their period and do not understand anything. Okay, let me just explain one thing to everyone out there that's watching. And I think, oh, well, you're taking periods. Not all girls do that. Not all girls do that. I'm doing periods first, and then I'm going to move on because that's the most important thing to know, especially if you haven't started or just started. So I'm getting that out of the way first, and then I'll move on to less important things like how to impress a boil, rubbish like that. Okay, so I'm getting all the important things like puberty out of the way now, because then people know and it's out of the way and it's done, and then I can move on to things like that. So I'm going to explain what periods are, so like, what happens inside you, like inside the uterus and the room and all that. So basically you have two little ovaries, right? Um, they produce your eggs, and your eggs come through a tube into the main uterus room, okay? And to protect that egg, you have a lining of blood like downside, like right, and it stops near the vagina. So when the egg has not been I don't know, when the egg does not have a sperm like get into the egg to create a baby, the brain sends a message down saying it is not needed. So over stages of a week, a day, I don't know how long it takes for you, but it can last up to a week roundabout. And basically, the egg starts to travel down um, and out of your vagina. It's only a small egg. It's not about that size like you think. It is actually so small when the blood and the lining, right, carry on. It's so small, it's not even as big as that. It's so small. Um, Basically, the um, the um, the blood lining then starts to come out with the egg to help the egg flush out, because it can't come out by itself, because it can't happen. It just won't hurt at all. So the blood lining starts to, as the thing starts to flow down, the blood lining starts to flow down. So as it goes down, it gets caught into the blood, and the blood takes it out. So it's like it's swimming out basically. And then sorry, I'm watching this thing. And then it starts to come out, and you cannot see it. All you see is blood. That's why we have these. Sorry, that's not it. That's why we have. Sorry, let me just open them up. These for day and night. These you can have after your for like, I recommend for about a year on your first period, and then you can move on to tampons if you want to. And tampons are like, basically they're like um they're basically like a rolled up cotton wool thing, like all rolled up. It's cotton, and then basically it can either come in a plastic applicator, or it's just normal, and it doesn't sit in your underwear. It actually goes inside you. So when the blood comes out, it goes straight onto this to soak up, but you have to remove it. And you don't gently remove it, you have to give it a little tug, because it expands. So it it can sometimes be bigger than your actual vagina. You have to give it a little bit of a tug to come out. Not bigger, but you know what I mean, like, so it's really comfortable and really snug. Um, So yeah, and then the blood comes out, and then you don't know how long this lost, especially in the first period. So you need to, the best thing to do is, if you have a calendar, every time you get your period, mark that day, and then mark when it finishes. So, and then keep on doing that for about a year, and then and then after that you can see if it's on the same day, and if it's not, if it's on like 2 days or 3 days apart, you can find out the average. Okay, so basically, yeah, that's a period. So that's what happens inside you. So let me just go over that again. An egg goes through a tube into your uterus. There's a blood lining. When the egg is in, I don't know if it's fertilized. I think it's fertilized. Fertilized, I think it is, or something like that. Basically, when the sperm gets into the egg and creates a baby, if that doesn't happen, the brain sends a message down to the uterus saying the egg's not needed. The blood lining starts to flow down and catches the egg. The egg starts to come out with the blood. You cannot see the egg, and then you use these to pick up the blood and then throw away. That's basically what it is, and I described it in 6 minutes. That's a new record. So I hope that was helpful and explained what happens. I can't do a computerized thing because I don't know how to do it. So I hope that helps. Next time I will be focusing on breast. Yeah, okay. So I hope it's not awkward, but it is really helpful and it's really important to know all through puberty. But actually, I'm not going to be focusing on breast. That will be after I'm going to do pubic hair. Okay. So I'm going to do pubic hair after one. Basically, I'm going to do all the puberty ones today so they're out of the way, so you know. Okay. So next one's going to be pubic hair, and like where the hair starts to grow through puberty. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was useful. Bye.